Holy cow, look at the construction progress that they have going on here at the overpass at the Magic Kingdom parking lot. That is crazy. They've certainly gotten a lot done. This is going to be a whole different looking experience after that's done. But it is meant to ease traffic flow around the Magic Kingdom. Having to close my window here, driving one-handed like a pro. But yeah, it is meant to ease the traffic flow around the Magic Kingdom parking lot area because it is extremely difficult to get in and out of the Magic Kingdom parking lot, and especially to try and, where are they sending me? Especially to try and, you know, get out at the end of the night, especially if you're, depending on where you're going. Ah, yes. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Transportation and Ticket Center gateway to the Magic Kingdom. We are heading on in now. We are going to decide whether or not we are going to take a monorail or a ferry boat into the Magic Kingdom. Now, on any other day, I would be all for taking the monorail over to the Magic Kingdom. However, there is a bit of a slight issue with that today. Wow, look at that. They have queue switchbacks set up and everything. That is to take the express monorail over to the Magic Kingdom. However, another option for you folks is the resort monorail loop. That loop does take a little bit longer as far as travel time is concerned, but it will get you to the Magic Kingdom ultimately. So if you don't want to wait in the queue and you just want to get onto a monorail in general, then the resort monorail is definitely something that I highly recommend. However, I'm feeling a little adventurous today. I think I'm gonna go take the ferry boat. For a lot of families coming to the Walt Disney World for the first time, this will be the very first glimpse of the castle that they get. It is incredible how Disney has managed to make the castle look so massive from a distance. That is insane. But from what I can see through the camera lens right now, zooming all the way in, the entrance to the Magic Kingdom has quite a few people. You can see the train coming in over there as well. You can even hear the train from over here. I don't know if you heard it just a little while ago. The whistle went off. But wow, that is incredible. Yes, even though it is not the most direct way and fastest way to get to the Magic Kingdom, a short 5-minute boat ride will eventually land you here to the entrance of the Magic Kingdom at the Main Street train station. And that, my friends, is a glorious sight to walk up to as you walk in to the Magic Kingdom. A very lovely sight and a very lovely sound. My original intention for the day was not to come to Magic Kingdom, as a matter of fact. My original plan was to make it over to Animal Kingdom today. I had fast passes set up and everything. However, my parents put out the call to me to come to Magic Kingdom because every year they have to get an ornament customized from the Ye Olde Christmas shop here in the Magic Kingdom, and it's an annual tradition for them. They always have to get an ornament, but unfortunately this year they were not able to make it out to Walt Disney World to get their ornament, so they are sending me out to get the ornament for them. Not an issue. I will never turn down an opportunity to come to the Magic Kingdom, and quite frankly, I'm not disappointed. Because the Magic Kingdom is, as you already know, decked out in all of its Christmas gear on Main Street USA. We got the toy soldiers, and of course the magnificent Main Street USA Christmas tree. And holy cow, I have not seen these Christmas decorations in the day. They look absolutely beautiful. And on top of that, I could not have asked for a more perfect day. It is absolutely not hot. It is a little chilly, a little breezy. Nothing that I can't handle as a Floridian. Nothing super crazy, but there is not a cloud in the sky. And it is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous day.
It's the most wonderful time of the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer, be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season. Friends come to call, it's the happiest season. Mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. Loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely that time of year again at the Magic Kingdom. Main Street USA looks absolutely gorgeous, decked out in all of their holiday decorations, all the candles everywhere, the Mickey wreaths that are hanging from the lanterns here on Main Street USA. Absolutely phenomenal.
Let's all dance together!
Alrighty, so an hour and a half later, I have my ornaments. It took a little while, had to fight through the crowds in the Christmas shop. A lot of people there getting their ornaments done, but they did everything right. They made sure that everything was done correctly, so absolutely fantastic job to the cast members over there. Although my time here in the Magic Kingdom today is very, very short and very, very limited, I do have, however, enough time to walk around and enjoy the ambiance of the Magic Kingdom around the holidays. We are approximately 2 weeks away from Christmas, and today is Monday the 11th, and we are now starting to get into the major holiday crowds for this season. The lines at the monorail station this morning, from what I saw on Twitter, were absolutely insane. Those switchbacks that I showed you were put to good use this morning, and holy cow, it definitely reflects here in the park today. Had I been at Animal Kingdom, I would have ridden some rides. I did have some fast passes, but I did receive the call late last night to go to Magic Kingdom today and to get this ornament. So unfortunately, no attractions for me today, as the lines are absolutely out of this world. But like I said, we're still going to be walking around and enjoying some of the ambiance. And as you can probably tell, the parade is going to be starting here very, very soon. It is almost 2 o'clock. It is approximately 1:38 p.m. and the parade will be starting soon. We got Big Al out here doing meet and greets, walking around, saying hi to some guests. That's really, really cool. Unfortunately, this is going to be one of the last times that I am going to be able to come to the Magic Kingdom for this year, as in 2017. Starting in just a week, about a week or so, I will be blocked out for the rest of the holiday season. I will not be able to return until after the start of the new year. But as soon as I am able to return, I will definitely come back. one of the new series that I would like to start is a series talking about my experiences here at Disney as a cast member and in some of the other parks that I worked at as well. Some of my different jobs here that I've had in the Orlando area. And one thing that I definitely want to do to make that series unique, because there are so many people out there who have already talked about their experiences working at Disney, or if they've had a crazy guest experience, you know, things of that nature. So one thing that I definitely want to do to make myself unique and stand out in that sense is make the videos from inside the park itself, on location from that attraction. A lot of the people that I see on the internet right now who are doing these types of videos are, you know, from home and, you know, just sitting there in front of the camera and talking. I want to actually take you guys on location and show you guys what I'm talking about, you know, just to give you guys a little bit of clarification as to what it is I'm talking about, if that makes any sense. It's just to help you guys understand a bit more. So probably the first video is going to be from right here at Splash Mountain. This was one of the very first jobs that I held at Disney back in 2015 on my college program. I was here at Splash Mountain. I got to work this lovely attraction right here, and boy oh boy, my college program experience here at Splash Mountain was definitely something to remember. I wouldn't trade the experience for anything else in the entire world, but boy oh boy, there sure is a lot to be said about this mountain and what it's like to work here. So it's definitely something to look forward to in the near future as the new year begins. You know, with it being as chilly as it is today, you would have expected Splash Mountain to have a shorter wait time, because the cast members out here are in their fuzzy coats, which are, by the way, really, really comfortable. But it is a 55-minute wait time for Splash Mountain, which is actually very odd for a chilly day like today. However, it is not surprising with the level of crowds that we have in the park today, which is exactly why they brought Splash Mountain back from its refurbishment a little bit early. They are going to have Splash Mountain open through the new year, but once the new year begins, they will be closing Splash Mountain once again so that they can complete its refurbishment, just so they have a place to put the guests. The same logic, however, could not be said for Big Thunder Mountain, as it is a 70-minute wait and the standby queue has spilled out of the main entrance and has gone into an extended queue outside. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, the holiday crowds have officially arrived here at the Magic Kingdom, and it will remain just as busy, if not worse, through the holiday season and into the new year. Currently in a standstill situation. The parade's about to go off, and everyone's trying to get around the crowds, but we are stuck in a standstill. No one's getting in, no one's getting out. Y'all go through and I'm coming through. It's a very interesting situation. What people seem to not understand is that it is a two-lane, like, think of it as like you're driving down the road in America. You go one way and you go the other way. Two lanes, just two lanes. If people keep to their side and traffic keeps going smoothly. People don't seem to be understanding that, and it doesn't help that I am behind an ECB right now who's trying to plow people over, but standing around and trying to get through on the opposite side is not helping anybody's situation whatsoever. And you can see now people are trying to push past the ECB. It's not helping anybody at all. This is definitely the most hectic, one of the most hectic times to be walking around the Magic Kingdom. When parade's going through, especially during the holidays, and crowds are going to be unbelievable. You're not going to have very much walking space whatsoever. It is absolutely mad. People are getting frustrated. People are getting angry. It is just not a pleasant time. Just be patient, be as patient as possible. You will get to your destination. I promise you. Just try and be as patient and as courteous as possible. That's all I can say. We're finally making it out of the crowd. But God bless anyone who's trying to go through there, because the traffic situation there is very, very bad. And we finally have room to breathe. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That took a little bit longer than necessary. But again, I'm not complaining. I know the crowds are going to be atrocious. I decided it actually wasn't a very smart decision on my part to head down to Frontierland right before the parade started and then try and make my way back before the parade started, because the parade route is jam-packed and everyone's trying to get through. So, you live and you learn. Definitely don't do what I did. If you're going towards Frontierland before the parade starts, definitely plan on staying over there until the parade ends. That way the crowd levels can return to normal and there is easy flow of traffic. So I took a brief moment to step inside the Columbia Harbor House just to check out the crowds for their lunch service, and it's 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock right now, and so the typical lunch rush should be over in theory, but crowds are still coming on in here. We've got this area full, the queue is backed up over here, and they have someone who is directing people over here to try and keep them in line, and the queue just goes all the way outside still, wraps around, which is absolutely crazy. However, one thing that I would recommend is if the crowds are like this, hop onto your My Disney experience and definitely try out the mobile order system. You can do it through My Disney experience and you can bypass the lines and you can have your order ready to go by the time you get here. So that's definitely something that I recommend. Ah yes, my favorite place in the world to take a poop. After completing my business inside the tangled restrooms, we come back outside and we are welcome to yet again another traffic jam. This one is moving a bit more freely, but it is definitely wall-to-wall people here in Fantasyland. This is the exact reason why Disney has dates blocked out in about a week or so for some annual pass holders. If you feel like braving the crowds, then go ahead and get yourself the annual pass that doesn't have any blackout dates. But for me, I appreciate the blackout dates. That way I am not tempted to fight the crowds like this around Christmas time. This is definitely interesting. It's in the middle of the day and the underpass through the castle is open. We can walk through the castle during the daytime. Normally you only can do this during nighttime after the fireworks and everything are done. That is excellent. We're gonna go ahead and go through here and do that. These doors are massive. They're huge. And these gates over here lead out to the castle stage where they perform Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair during the day. But for right now, it's open. You can get a nice look at the castle from up close right here. And you can see it's all covered in the lights. I don't even have to really zoom in on it, you can tell. They are everywhere. All up and down the castle. And you don't even notice them from afar, which is really good. You have to be right up close to the castle to really, really notice them. That's crazy. You don't normally see this view during the day. Like I said, you don't normally get to do this because I was the very last person through. They just closed it off. The last one's coming down. Yep, they're asking us to keep it moving.
Right this way, folks, please. I need you to exit.
So very, very lucky that we got to do that. Got to go through there. We got to be the very last one. And now they're about to do the friendship fair. And as we make our way down Main Street, USA, the view is almost just as beautiful walking back towards the exit as it is walking in. All the Christmas decorations and the giant Christmas tree that is all the way down at the very end is just an absolutely gorgeous sight that is almost second to none in this entire world. So long, Magic Kingdom Christmas tree. Until next year. Goodbye, Mickey wreath by the confectionery. Goodbye, toy soldiers of Main Street, USA. Working hard to make sure that this place is kept safe. Goodbye, Candy Cane Garden. You will be missed. By the way, only 14 days until Christmas. Wow, I actually didn't know it was 14 days. I said it was 2 weeks away from Christmas and I was just spitballing it. Huh. Can't believe I got that right. Goodbye, Main Street Station. All decked out in garlands and poinsettias everywhere. I don't want to go.